Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. And guys, so welcome to the second half of September. This is going to be a love read for you and who, all right? So we're going to jump into this, pull some cards for you, and then go back and forth a little bit. So let's take a look. I hope all of you put your intentions of the beginning of the month in place with that new moon in Virgo. If not, hop right to it, because at the end of the month, near the 20th, it's going to allow you to see what has come to fruition with the full moon in 20th. So get those intentions going, okay, guys? Get your moon manifesting going. And if you need a candle with that, check out my candles there, okay? So let's take a look at what is going on for Taurus. This wants to come out. What is this? What do we have here? Ooh, home. Ooh, guys, this is very, very cool. Home. Are some of you coming home? So this is interesting. This is, I'm pulling my map cards, and this lets me know kind of where you're at in terms of your relationship or situation, all right? And what this talks about here, it's a 27 card. It reduces to a 9, and 9s are about coming to fruition, right? So I think you're coming home, okay? Now this could be internally coming home to your soul, right? Into what your soul truly wants, and to who you are and what you're gonna want in a relationship or situation. Do you want to up level? Do you want to approach love in a different way? How do you want to go about doing that, right? So this is about coming home. This is about knowing that, hey, you know what? I am comfortable in my own skin and I belong, okay? And that's kind of what I feel, that's kind of what I feel that's happening, especially pertaining to love. Like you know your value, and you're really focusing on, yeah, I mean, gosh, I belong. I value myself, and I belong in a situation that is worthy of me, and maybe you're approaching love differently. So this is what I get. There's some sort of peace and security that you have within your soul. And it's so attractive, Taurus. When you've got that, you can't make mistakes in terms of moving forward. You kind of like are making decisions because you know the energy within you is feeling a lot more safe and secure and at peace, like this sense of belonging. And if you're not there yet, guys, hold your horses, because you're going to be getting there. This is saying that you're coming home, okay? So this could be maybe that what is it that you want in terms of coming home, and especially as it pertains to your soul and your heart. So this is really coming into play when it's like to really experience to feel comfortable in your skin no matter what. It's like you're opening your eyes up to what it is that you really want in love. And you had to have some sort of break or some sort of introspection for this to take place, some sort of waiting period that was important to incubate, so it could hatch this home feeling for yourself internally, okay? And some of you may have made a trip home. Some of you just have done that, on a spiritual level. But this is saying it's time to put all arguments on ice. Like nothing is going to come from them. What is most important and what has been important for you, Taurus, is self-care, and that is what has been coming into play. So very interesting. It's really about getting a massage, treating yourself like the goddess or god that you are, really, nurturing yourself as you would that perfect lover, right? You're becoming the perfect love and the perfect lover for you first. And within you, because by doing so, you're going to vibrate and emanate that love to come towards you on what it is. And look how fruitful this is, right? It's so blossoming and lush and so full. And I think that is like significant and is of how you are from an internal standpoint. And this is incredibly attractive when you're there, okay? So I love this. Now, let's take a look at maybe in terms of love, how you're feeling right now, what's coming towards you, what you're moving towards or running away from as it pertains to love. Let's just take a look at this real quick. I'm just curious on what this is, okay? Okay, do I trust this new person coming in? Can I really love someone else? So maybe that this could be, guys, that you are focusing in on an opportunity. Maybe you've got some opportunities that are presented to you. Okay. And what this talks about is that you are moving towards love. You want love. And what this is talking about is maybe that you've had your eyes or your heart set on someone and it just has been stalling. And what this is talking about is you are considering other options, right? And this is important. Can you trust this new person coming in? And can I really love someone else? Let me pull one more card on you here just to take a look. It's kind of like you're moving towards love and you have some opportunities that are coming into play, right? And so this is saying is that, do I want to end something or do I want to move forward? Okay. Why does love have to be so complicated, right? Why does this have to be so complicated? Why can't it just be simple, right? And it's so true sometimes. It's kind of like you are focusing on chasing love, and we all know that love starts within. So it does want you to start there and to create that vibration there. What's going to help you in this? I just want to pull a card on what's going to help you within this. What do the soul trees have to say in this? I'm just curious on what wants to come through for you here. What is that? What do we have here? Unexpected gifts. Unbelievable, right? So, just when you least expect it, there's going to be opportunities. You might have opportunities in love, and that's kind of what I feel, that you've been looking for love and you've been focused on one person. And what is important to remember is to focus on what it is that you want, but be open to opportunities that might come into your way as well, because you're not sure how this is going to turn up. You do what you can, and then you lift it up to the universe to grant you what it is that's going to be best and for your highest good. You could be having some opportunities, is what I feel, Taurus, that's coming your way. Okay. And it could be someone else. And so you're kind of thinking, wow, I never thought of that, because my mind, my heart, and my love is so set on this other person. For some of you, okay? But this is saying expect the unexpected gifts that the universe has to offer you. So keep your options, if you're not in a committed relationship at this point, this is saying that there could be some unexpected gifts coming your way that are going to give you options, okay? And for this other person, I'm just curious if there's any card that wants to pop out for this other person. Let's just take a look at what that is. For this other person that Taurus has on their mind, what wants to come through in terms of that? Anything that wants to, too many cards. Give me just one card. Let's take a look. Give me one card from this other person that wants to come through. Let's just take it. Here we go. What is it? What do we have here? For them, codependency. Okay, this is was this a codependent relationship? Let me look how my past behaviors have demonstrated this. Okay, so this other person is pretty perhaps has is looking within and really taking their time to diagnose if the relationship that they were in or their attachment towards you or connection towards you is codependent. And they're looking at their past behaviors and seeing how that might have come into play and how it's affecting their love life. So this, again, I'm focusing on this other person. You can kind of switch sides as you see fit that might resonate. But this person is looking and taking a careful look at their actions and such. And they're thinking, is this codependency? What is this? So they are, kind of putting a microscope at their behaviors. So let's jump into the main spread and see what is happening for you here, okay? Let's take a look at what's happening. We got a little bit of a preview, but let's see what the read says. So what about Taurus right now in terms of what's going on with you here, okay? What's happening? We got the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and then we've got the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess, okay? Following your intuition. There's mystery surrounding this, but following your intuition, okay? So this is going to be key. So this is going to be the, kind of underlying energy. Follow your intuition here. That especially when things are hidden, right? Especially when things are hidden. And remember those unexpected gifts that the universe wants to give you, right? So heed that. What you got here is the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Now the Knight of Swords is all about taking motion, moving forward in motion. Now this could be you taking on that energy or someone coming towards you that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And then I get the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups really talks to me about, it's kind of like, I kind of feel like there has been some sort of withdrawal, like some sort of abandonment, right? and some sort of retreat, okay? And maybe that you've retreated, or in terms of moving forward, or or that type of thing, because I kind of get that there's been maybe some sort of disappointment with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone's maybe perhaps an air sign, okay? And if not, you might have air in your chart and you've been disappointed in terms of love. But I kind of feel that there is maybe someone that has, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's not making motion, and it's maybe left you disappointed. Note your comments below, guys, if that's kind of what's coming through here. But that's what I see happening here, okay? You've been a little bit disappointed. Eights about maybe, perhaps even walking away, just disappointed and wanting change, okay, is what I feel. Anything else that's coming through where you're at right now? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so it could have you focusing on, your work, your luxury. You really want, you have an opportunity to choose. Let me just put it this way, Taurus. You've got an opportunity to choose as it pertains to love. Okay, and some of you may be focusing on work, but you have an opportunity to choose. You've got that luxury to choose who it is that you want within your life. And this is an opportunity that you've got some choices. I feel that you've got choices, like, kind of there's choices around you, around your arms, around all of you. And so I feel that you've got some choices and you're open to love, right? You're open to love and what this is for you. So with that being said, what is going to help you within this process, because where you're at right now is you've got choices. You're waiting for someone you've kind of been disappointed with, right? And this is about, maybe perhaps getting rid of any sort of negativity or stress surrounding love, okay? It wants that negativity to be gone. It wants you to free yourself, all right? Free yourself of disappointment in terms of a relationship or situation, because you really have got so much love around you and so much love to offer. And some of you got options, that are happening. So there's not just one person. There could be that person or something better or someone better. And I want you to remember that. You still have your free will to choose whom you want into your life. Of course, you never want to give that up, Taurus, ever. It's your choice, and don't give that to anyone else to make that choice but you, right? Feel your energy and how it moves within you. But this is saying is that it wants you to consider options, but free yourself of any sort of disappointment and any sort of repeating patterns of an old cycle of the past, right? Because there is an old cycle and it wants you to learn from a repeating cycle. And this can be ruminating about, how love should be. Make sure that you are really in love with someone and not attached to someone, that it's an attachment, that it's not an attachment, and it's more of wanting to be with this person, but knowing that you are here for your highest good and you want what's for your highest good. So there's two different ways to kind of look at that. So keep that in mind. There's a repeating pattern here that seems to be coming through, guys. I am going to pull a card here that if you're needing to break patterns, and if that's the case, guys, do check out my rapid change session below or beyond the read if you're having trouble with a particular cycle that needs to be broken, all right? So that could be the case. So you're recognizing it. I think it wants you to free yourself from a repeating pattern that's been constant in a love relationship, okay? Again, making sure that it's more of a love, admiration, and this will be wonderful to add to your life rather than I have to be attached to this person. That's why the universe wants you to focus on you that's coming through here. Anything else surrendering to? It's about a surrender to fear of intimacy, okay? Release any patterns that are stopping you from opening your heart, right? So the heart has to be open, not just the mind, right? This is a meeting of them, of both. But this is saying some of you might have, you are ready to let love in. And I think that we saw this love is surrounding you. You've got options. And this is saying is, really identify and begin to release any patterns that are keeping you from opening up your heart. And so that is for some of you coming through. So note your comments below, guys. I would love to know. Let's check this other person out on the other side. a lot we covered with you over here. A lot we covered, all right? And I'd be curious to know, guys, how this resonates with you, okay? So note your comments and definitely like and subscribe while you're at it, all right? This other person, what's going on with them? Three of Pentacles, okay? All right, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, Lovers energy, Gemini energy that's coming through here. So interesting, all right? So this is beautiful energy. And what we've got here is there's some sort of partnership, deep love or attraction towards someone here. It's like that hummingbird is flapping its wings so happily, you know, that is vibrating. And it's so beautiful, guys. I saw a hummingbird visits me every time I take my cat out to the patio. My little Persian likes to go out to the patio, and there's this beautiful hummingbird, and it's a baby hummingbird, and she always goes to that, he or she, I don't even know, but it just comes to the same branch and visits us like for the past week, and it's crazy. So you might be seeing hummingbirds. They're God's messengers of love. Okay, I want you to remember that, right? Now this little hummingbird, I usually see them in pairs, but this time I've been seeing it alone, and it's a baby one. And so this could be something that is coming up for you guys, that's coming through, that you might be seeing hummingbirds, but they're messengers of God's love, and they pollinate all over, and they spread love. So when I get this in terms of this person has a lot of love to give. They're very attractive, and others are attracted to them. I mean, really. I want you to know, now the Three of Pentacles coming through here, this is about teamwork and collaboration in love. They have to see that they are able to build on love and offer that teamwork and collaboration. So this is about considering that, okay? This is what's coming through here. The Three of Pentacles is building on teamwork and collaboration rather than maybe pollinating different flowers of love, okay? It could be a symbolism of different things, different people wanting to be free, right? So there's a consideration happening on this side, I believe that's happening. Let's take a look at one more card. Ace of Pentacles. So this is about manifestation and prosperity. So, wow. Okay, so with this person over here, there is an opportunity to manifest what it is that they want within the situation. If I pull a love oracle, what does that mean? So where they're at right now, they're manifesting what they want in love, and they have all the tools necessary for this to come into play. They're manifesting on teamwork and collaboration as it pertains to love. Right, so let's take a look at what that might look like. What does that look like? They're turning over a new leaf. They're making some changes, and they're going through some transformations of that. So this is beautiful because that Ace of Pentacles is like a cycle change, a changing of cycles, right? And it's kind of like, here's what I'm manifesting, and this is what it's going. The teamwork is going to be what it's going to take, you know, to make that happen. So interesting. Okay, anything else? Yeah, they're letting go of what is no longer serving them. So if you're wondering, you know, they're trying to turn over a new leaf, and they need the time to do it. So, you know, the person that you have on your mind, they're trying just to clean up things over there, and that's what's happening. Back over to you. What is your best way forward in this situation? Your best way forward. What does that look like for you? Look at the High Priestess shows up. Your intuition is showing up here, okay? So it does want, that's what's coming through here. Wow. This is interesting because it talks to me about an opportunity to really go within, use your intuition. Tell me what else. Four of Swords. There is a break here, okay? There is a break and a pause, a resting period for you to check in with your intuition on what is really the rumblings of your intuition and that silent voice within. This pause is necessary. It is what I call a cosmic pause, or a cosmic void where there is nothing happening, and you are forced to go within and get that rest. You need to get some rest right now too, is coming through here, because the Four of Swords is talking to me about an opportunity to kind of retreat a little bit. You need some sort of rest, recovery, or renewal. Okay, so your best way forward is to get that rest, because you're gonna, you know, that of the Nine of Wands is coming through. Continue to persevere and don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. This is about, you know, but it's also about not give up on what it is that you want, but it does want you to let go of any sort of, you know, of burdens or things that are holding you back, but really focus on resilience. You just need to recoup your energy back before you move forward and not give up. Okay, let's pull a love card on this one. I want to see what wants to come through for you here. What wants to come through for Taurus here? Yeah, you're going to get a phone call, text, or message coming through. Now, some of you may have already received that, but there's going to be some conversations coming through here. Okay, anything else? Tradition. Again, you're focusing on your morals, your values, what it is that you want. Kind of what we talked at the beginning, you know, freeing yourself of any sort. You're coming home, and now because you're home, you're kind of now revisiting those morals and values that are coming through here. And you're seeing, am I still attracted to this person? Or am I not? Okay, because when you have an opportunity to speak with this person here, you're gonna revisit. You've already revisited. Some of you have come home, and so those values and traditions have been revisited. And you're saying, is this? Have I lost spark with this person, or is it still there? So these rest periods are for you to get your balance from all that beautiful emotion and passion that's there. And so your best way forward is, you know, to take it, you be patient with yourself through this process. What does the moon cards have to say for you here? That's coming through here. What is that? Surrender to the divine. Yeah, the divine's here to help you. Okay, so you need, this is why the high priestess came out in the underlying energy, and it came out in your best way to move forward. And this is saying surrender to the divine, especially wants you to, because you're not going to have all the answers here. And this cosmic void is important because it wants things to settle. You've been grounded, and now because you've come home internally, now it's about, you know, coming home to what you want in your love life. So you might be revisiting with this other person. Now, this other person's best way forward, let's take a look at what that is. Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords, okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is all about happy home, harmony, and marriage. So, you know, let's start with this first one, this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about some sort of deception as it pertains to home and marriage. Now, I don't know if they've been married or if they have someone within their life, or if they're concerned about, you know, what do I want to say here? It's like, I feel there is some sort of betrayal or deception that they've had in the past regarding love. It affected their home balance and perhaps, again, connection. It could have been they've had a divorce in the past of some sort, guys. Hold on one second. Water. Yeah, they have a tough time speaking about what it is that's happened in the past, because I'm getting just this throat chakra that's itchy that's coming through for them. So interesting, guys. Hold on one second. Hi guys, sorry about that. Woo! Something that this person maybe hasn't told you perhaps, or something that a person is difficult to talk about deception within a situation. And this could have been in the past prior to you, or perhaps maybe with you. It could be for some of you, but let me pull a moon card on this, because there's been some sort of deception in the past, I feel, with this person, and in terms of moving forward. And that's why it's taking, maybe perhaps for some of you, a little while here. What do we get? They're very close to achieving their goal. So it could be that they are in the process of overcoming whatever that was, some sort of deception, all right? And their energy is gaining momentum, okay, is what I get there. How interesting, guys. I am going to pull a love card on this because I'm just kind of curious on their best way forward in this. Sneaky lies, betrayal, and bad news. We're going to look deeper into this, guys, because this is what seems to be coming out. Either they themselves, or perhaps someone around their life. There's been some chaos and trauma, and it could be really related to their foundation, because that's related to their home, harmony, and, you know, that Four of Wands energy. So, and that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So interesting, guys, but that's what I'm getting. How interesting. And that Eight of Swords is just really all about you know, some sort of I don't know, guys. They've had some sort of self-imposed restrictions and being isolated. And so I don't know, they've gone through something that they have to really overcome themselves, right? And they do see you as the queen. They see you as very boss babe and very independent and strong. But there's something that they have to move through. What we're going to do is find out a little bit what they haven't told you, okay? What it is that, they want most from you in the situation. What they're most afraid of, what you're most afraid of as well. And what's going to be their next move. Messages from both sides as well as a potential outcome, okay? And with oracle advice. So if you are interested in taking that deep dive, guys, go ahead and join me on the link below. And if not, I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, Taurus, namaste.